I see. You're trying to tell me something. It's beautiful.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Greetings, one, and greetings all. My name is
You're on
Darkrim,
a
and welcome
path in
back.
the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin.
Welcome back to Darkrim Place, say the princess.
Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet.
Because we're just built different.
We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time.
Wait a second. No, this is fun.
Not that he was eager to divulge that.
Hmm.
Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome!
Actually, hold on. Hold on a second.
Now, he's clearly disorientated. I'm sure all this new info is going to come as quite a shock to him. Best if we're gentle.
I just decided I'm gonna go with Opportunist first because my main playthrough had Paranoid.
Right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome!
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. I'm just happy to be here. Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes?
Yeah, more or less.
Well, we know that now, thanks to you. We're all so lucky to be stuck with, working with someone so well-informed. You can count on us to do things right from here on out.
You know what? Whatever.
I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicolored glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty.
That's nice.
Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
We don't need a blade. Let's see. Doesn't matter if the blade's here, we didn't use it last time, and the time before that, she used it to kill us.
Now that is some fine reasoning. Who cares about the blade? I think you're right. We're better off without it. It's not like it's ever been important.
Yeah, no. I mean, kind of. Just once.
Of course, the blade's important. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. And the fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right.
And Opportunist switches key
But
now.
it's not there, is it?
Oh, no, never
We
mind.
don't even get the choice. So, what are we supposed to do?
Nothing.
I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important.
Hey, where's the voice of the smitten? He was here last time, and it's not like him to be this quiet.
Yeah, he was a bit of a loud one, wasn't he? Is he okay? We're better off without him, if you ask me. One less opinion we have to contend with. Plus, he's the one who got us into this whole mess.
Kind of, yeah. Technically me, but... Hold on. Hero, Opportunist, me, if we want to count the narrator. That's 4, an even number. 2 susceptible to ties. Although, why are we counting the narrator?
Is that so? Maybe there is hope for you after all, free from the bad influence of your missing friend.
No. So none of you are going to talk about the mirror?
What is there to say about it? It's a mirror.
Hmm.
Is this some sort of a bit? There is no mirror. There's only the stained glass windows, the empty table where your blade should be, and the door to the basement. Oh, my bad. That's why I haven't been talking about it.
Because it doesn't, because you're just going to say because it doesn't exist?
I see it, just like I saw it last time.
Hmm.
Good for you, buddy. You've got a sharp set of eyes on you. Mirror or no mirror, the door to the basement, your only way forward, is just on the other side of the room. How about you walk over there?
I could just leave. Never mind. Alright. Approach the mirror.
You cross the room, stopping just in front of the door to the basement. What is this about that supposed mirror? Just reach forward and fumble around a bit. I'm sure you'll find the handle.
You could point out exactly where the handle could be, like maybe a little bit down, to the right. Alright, I'm gonna... Right here. It's gonna be right here.
Well, shall we have a look at ourselves? Maybe it won't go away this time. You reach
There
forward,
it is.
your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. Figures. And then you push the door open. Marvellous. We can proceed. It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, that doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm. Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing great.
He's not the boss.
I'm not, but I appreciate the encouragement. Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess.
Good call.
No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature.
But this is such a nice house. Why would you want to leave?
Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
Oh, maybe.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. When have nice things ever been a problem?
Opportunist is being a little laid back.
That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay?
Alright. Alright.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the centre of the room, the princess seated at its far end.
Hello.
Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck.
Fair enough.
So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
Interesting way to put it.
here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
I suppose it would.
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Well, that's...
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
We're so far apart. Decisions. I don't remember. What is this place?
It's our happy ending, just like you asked for. It's everything we're supposed to have ever wanted.
What happens if I get up? I don't think I did that. Excuse me.
But as you attempt to get up, the torches flare and shadowed hands pin your wrists to the arms of your too
Well then.
comfortable seat. There will be no getting up. There will be no attempts to slay her. At least not for now.
Oh. Let's see. I can't get up. Something's holding me down.
The princess smiles nervously.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. That's just how it works here. We don't have to go anywhere anymore. We have everything we need.
But we're, like, separated by... how long is this table? 10 feet? That's too far.
He just wants us to be happy.
You said he. Who was he?
He's the voice that whispers sweet nothings in my ear. I think he made this place for us.
Is she talking about a real voice? Like us? But we're at the head of the table. We should be in charge. Is he more powerful than we are? Is he the thing holding us down?
Maybe. Am I missing an option? I'm missing a dialogue option. Hey, Shadow, don't you have anything to say? Oh, I don't even realize who he is.
The torches flare and the shadow grows for a moment, but you don't receive a response. Giving us the cold shoulder, I say, asserting his dominance in the power structure. Regardless, it would seem that he, if there is a he, isn't something you can talk to.
Well,
He says his words are just for me. But he wants me to ask, isn't this enough? Isn't this what you wanted him to do? He says he's tired, and I don't think he'll answer anything else you have to say.
well,
This isn't fair. If I could just talk to him for 2 seconds, I'm sure we could sort this out and figure out a balanced power structure that works better for everyone. But no, he's decided he's above talking to little guys like us, huh?
I guess so. Alright, so we got a good dinner.
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Fair
Am
enough.
I ever? And look at this spread. It's a feast fit for a king.
For these apples, hold on. These are grapes, chicken, wine, something, pears, bread, cake, another cake. The different sides of the table must be mirrored, and this is a big chicken.
Yeah, and after everything we've been through, we could use a break.
Mm-hmm.
More than that, we deserve a break.
That's fair enough. Huh. Refuse her hospitality. Well, I could do this for something completely new. Well, I haven't seen how Opportunist reacts to the eating of the food, so let's go for it.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading. The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless otherworldly dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue. You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels.
Okay.
This really is perfect, isn't it?
Mostly.
It is the best meal you've ever had. But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
That's unfortunate.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
Does no one question the, hunger?
The shadow washes across the table, clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you.
Well,
the food is good. Again, you tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick-crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already.
Well,
a good meal is still a good meal, and we didn't even have to clear the dishes. I'm happy.
That's fair.
And then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Why? I mean, wait a minute. I think I have an idea as for why. Usually in this game, they don't really acknowledge what's the word I'm looking for? They don't really acknowledge things like hunger or sleep until they're relevant, but they're always either ignored, or if attention is brought to it, it's only brought attention in a way that makes sense. But this right here very much doesn't make sense. But it might be his fault. He might be doing this on purpose. How? Good question. But that's what I think is going on.
You're still hungry too, right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
You know, the repetition isn't necessarily the bad part. It's that there's no breaks in the repetition. Like you could cycle between 4 things, but don't just do one thing 4 times, and then another thing 4 times, and then another thing 4 times in a row. Just once, then a second, then the second, then the second, then the second, then the third, then the third, then the third, then the third. That'll probably keep things a lot fresher than whatever this is.
And so the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so you do it again. The meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more. Well, food is food, isn't it? Can't always be amazing. What matters is that we don't have to make it. Getting other people to do the hard work always improves the taste.
You know what? That's fair.
Does it? Because it seems like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much as lift a finger. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
This isn't fair.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
You need to pace your repetitions.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast. And again you eat.
Yeah, that's
The
fair.
meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its crust hurting your jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through. You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing.
Okay, this part makes me feel like it's not just a repetition, but the bread is just actually worse. Like, what? How did this happen just from repetition? That's not how that works.
I'm so tired of eating. Well,
Yeah.
it's still free food we didn't have to make, right? Oh, am I kidding? We were eating like kings and now we're eating like pigs.
That's fair.
At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
I'm so tired of this.
This one?
As the words leave
No,
her
it's this
mouth,
one.
of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
No.
Not a fan of whatever just happened. I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark. I want to sit in a brightly lit, spacious room where we can see our beautiful, queenly wife.
There you go.
As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the other 3 torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls. Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
Angrily. Let's see. What just happened? Did you... No, I don't want to say that. After she asked if she did something wrong. This kind of feels like it's saying putting out the torch is wrong, but nothing to worry about yet. This could make it seem like she did something right, but I don't want to antagonize the shadow. I feel like I said this last time. Actually, you know what? I might not actually load back into her save, but I'm curious. Do we actually have everything we need? Because it doesn't feel like it. It feels like...
Like we've been given everything someone else has told us we wanted. But it isn't what we want.
As the words
Oh,
leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
was... Did... Wait, did that... What?
I'm happy. I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is awful. Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive and realise how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have.
Hmm.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on a second. Now that... Oh. These are still the same things, but hold on. Did... Okay, loading that was interesting. Let me ask this, why not? What just happened? Did you make the torch go out?
I didn't mean to. I promise. Everything is fine.
Yeah,
Everything
no,
is
that's
fine.
why I didn't want to ask that.
She's being defensive. And we all know being defensive is a sign of weakness.
Opportunist, what are you doing? I thought you were being good this time. Huh. Hold on. Hmm. It's... hold on. I mean, let me say this again. I'm pretty sure this is what I said in my first one, but I'm just... Hold on. I think you just said something you wanted to say.
But it was wrong. I took away a piece of our light. I'm
Yeah.
not supposed to do that. I don't want him to be upset with me.
That doesn't sound good. It's just a torch. Don't worry about it. We have plenty of light.
Yeah. Yeah. We just have to keep the rest lit. And everything will be okay.
Hmm.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
We should do something fun. Wouldn't that be nice? What if we played a game?
Oh, that skips
Yes,
the...
I love games. I'm great at them.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow
Hold
comes
on.
dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game, its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
Hold on. Alright. I forgot which ones I already selected. Okay, no. I know I selected the top two. Did I do this one? I don't remember. I know I did this one. No, I didn't. I did this one. So I know I did at least three of them. Um, I know I didn't do this one or the bottom one. So let's see what this one says. We still have plenty of light.
Yeah. Yeah. We just have to keep the rest lit, and
Oh, did I do
everything will
this one?
be okay.
I think I did do this one.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Oh, this one's the one that skips that goes out to the game. Alright, let's see. Let's see what this one says. This place isn't right. We have to put the rest of them out. We have to get rid of that shadow. I don't really want to say that, but let's see how it goes.
Why would we ever do that? We need the light. It's what keeps us happy.
Hmm.
Oh, I know. We should do something. What if we played a game?
Alright. Hold on. Let's see. What we're supposed to do now.
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game.
Yeah, I don't know. This one just feels like it gives me more. It gives me more. More. Right, then, anyway.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
We should do something fun. Wouldn't that be nice?
Mm-hmm.
What if we played a game?
Let's go.
Yes, I love games. I'm great at them.
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
Alright.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game, its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
Interesting.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Perhaps.
Great, we don't even have a rule book. That means we can make up as many rules as we want. And we will. Don't worry, I am excellent at cheating. She'll never suspect a thing.
You know what? Whatever.
I don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like we're just filling time, you know?
Maybe.
What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate respect? Wow, you would be hopeless without me. Count your lucky stars I'm here.
Well,
You and the princess do indeed figure it out as you go. And what a game it is. The tension between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust and the cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
we made up the rules, didn't we?
And so you start over. She only made us start over because we were winning. Time passes. You play the game. You win.
Hey.
Boom! And there you have it. What did I tell you? Am I great at games or am I great at games?
That was an achievement. Win a game with a deceptive voice.
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Alright.
Time passes. You play the game. She wins.
Well, can't win them all.
Oh, I won. I guess we can play again.
You're getting bored already.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This one? Or this one?
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
This one.
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
But they're still lit.
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Maybe.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again.
Hmm.
The shadow descends on the board once again, More pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew.
Alright.
And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life.
Yeah, see, mixing things up is what keeps things filling, maybe. You know what? Maybe that would work with a feast too. Even if you're having the feast over and over again repeatedly without much of a break. They were still eating the exact same thing each time. What if they just ate different things each time? Still not as good as just literally doing anything else instead of doing the same thing twice in a row, but still.
But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board.
Yeah, I know the point of this is that I know what the point of this is, but I'll maintain my point.
More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance in an ever-increasing slog to their destination.
Also, a change of scenery would also help.
Winning and losing become nothing but ends, and even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish, until finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
As the words leave the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
Well,
I'm happy, I promise. We're both so happy here. You don't have to be upset.
This is... awful. Isn't it
well,
great that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive and realise how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have.
I guess so.
Yeah, sure.
Here's that choice again. Actually, no, it's most of these other choices. Alright, so this is the same as before. This is the same as before. This seems to be triggered by just burning out a second torch. And this is just an evolution of what we just selected. Alright. I had to step away for an extended period of time, and I kind of have a headache. But let's see, what do I want to say next? I kind of want to make another quick save. Well, quick save in quotation marks. And I already know what this is going to be. I already know what this is going to be. This will progress. What is this one going to say? Are you actually happy here?
The princess starts to hyperventilate, her quick
Uh-oh.
breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Uh-oh.
Yes! Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
She's being defensive. And we all know being defensive is a sign of weakness.
I don't like you trying to take advantage of that. That's why I didn't know what these two are going to be. Wait, no, not this one. What? Okay, so that's a repeated line. Hold on, let me look back. This one. I kind of want to do a thing.
I don't know. But we can't do those other things anymore, can we? Maybe we can just spend time together?
Maybe.
Princess smiles as the two of you wait.
Okay, no, never mind. I forgot we were just gonna still be like on opposite sides of the. That's boring.
Come on, there has to be a way out of this. This can't be the rest of our lives. This can't be forever. And wait. What's the big deal? It's nice here. We've got a lot of space, all our needs are met. We have the respect of everyone in the room.
There's not a lot of people in the room.
And wait. This is what we wanted. This is what we asked for. It's good to be on top of the world.
Not exactly, because we're separated by a 10-foot long table. Which is not ideal. Like, what we wanted would have been to like stay in the cabin, but like this isn't it. There's a whole lot of other caveats added on top of that that is decidedly not what we wanted. Like I'm like I know what the point of this path is, but I'm still gonna maintain my point that if we were only held to specifically the words that we said to lead to this path, it would be a lot better than everything else that is added on top of this. Like the whole like eating dinner 4 times in a row and still being hungry after each time is not what we asked for. Being stuck, pinned to the chair, 10 feet across from the princess is not what we asked for.
And wait.
I can't do this anymore.
Oh. No. Oh no. The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
I'm gonna save this real quick. And I hold on. All right, there's a couple of options here. All right. This won't mean anything for you because editing, but I have a headache, so I'm gonna end the recording now, and we'll figure out these choices next. Not next time. I don't even know why I'm saying anything. All right. I meant to start playing again in the morning, and it is 10 o'clock. So at night. So I failed. So I'm pretty sure this is what I did say. But, you know, Opportunist has been saying that he wants to keep the lights on, right? Not too recently. Let's see what he thinks about this. We don't have to let it go out. Even though, really, this doesn't sound like a very good idea. Because, like, no. I just want to see what happens. We don't have to let it go out.
The princess turns to face the final torch, eyeing it with an empty but gentle fondness.
Empty, that doesn't sound good.
Wouldn't that be nice? I love the little life we've built, and I hope it never ends.
And it doesn't end. The flame burns brightly gray eternal.
We did it, didn't we? We found the right answer. We made everyone happy, and nobody had to get stabbed. Great work, team.
Okay, nah. Like, I know he was in denial the whole time, but just hearing his voice kind of like break a little. It's kind of mean for me to say, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah. Everyone is happy.
Yeah, they're in denial.
It's always been cold here, hasn't it?
Always been cold. That's not good. Alright, so that ends it a little bit prematurely. You do not get the chance to respond. Something has taken her away, and it's not
She's
something else in
gone.
her space.
Where did she go? Should we
Don't have to
try and
let it
find
go
her?
or keep the last torch burning. I got an achievement for it.
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Why are you surprised the mirror even... You sound like you're surprised the mirror even exists, but... Whatever. I don't know. Right then. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. What if I say nothing? What's going to happen when it goes out? I don't know. I'll say maybe, I don't know. Yeah, now what if I say nothing?
I can't do this anymore.
Ah,
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
wait, this is new. Is it new? Hold on. Alright, well, I, I'm not sure I had this choice last time. So I feel like I want to say this. But, hold on. Let me test real quick. What about this? What would you choose?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Okay, this is still here, but it wasn't there when I wonder what I did differently. Or maybe it's just what I did differently is have Opportunist here. I'm gonna say this then. Well, actually, yeah. I feel like all of this is my fault.
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
Your fault. We were all just trying to make things work here. It just didn't happen that way.
Oh.
I don't think this is the sort of thing anybody needs to apologize for. Even if we both feel empty. Even if an important part of us is gone.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Alright, hold on. I want to go back a little bit. Right. I'm just gonna come back here. And I'm gonna say nothing again.
I can't do this anymore.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
And then I want to say nothing again. I don't know. This is already. I just kind of want to see kind of what the baseline is, but I already feel bad about it because saying nothing just feels like a. I mean, in most cases, saying nothing would seem like a nothing answer, but in this case, it feels worse than nothing because it's like she's very clearly. It's like I don't know. Hold on. It just feels bad.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Okay, I kind of figured.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
I don't want to say it. Uh, mm, mm, say nothing.
It's a loaded question, isn't it? I'm not even
Oh,
sure I know what it means to care about someone.
that was not as bad as I thought it would be.
I think figuring that out is going to take time. And I don't think this is the sort of place where we figure anything out. It wants to keep us small.
That was actually pretty introspective. Okay, I guess I don't feel as bad about that. I still kind of feel bad about it, but I don't know. It doesn't. She took it pretty
Let's just
well.
get out of here.
Yeah. All right. No, one more stonewalling. Leave.
You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't
The
that
music
end
stopped.
the world?
Hmm.
He's right, you know. You're giving us some real mixed signals, boss.
Hmm.
Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world. Well, this is less work for us, anyways.
Hmm.
Think what you will. I'm done fighting.
Okay.
You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do.
Yeah, well, not as much worth it when I didn't say anything, but I just wanted, I don't know.
He's really gone, isn't he?
Hmm.
No boss anymore, no one left to tell us what to do. I guess we'll have to be our own boss then. About time.
Yeah, I guess.
The stars are so beautiful.
Hmm. Comfortable quiet.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
You're welcome. Alright, hold on. Give me a minute. Right then. More. I'm not gonna do all of these, but I wanna say also no dance. Anyway, I just wanna say a couple more things. Whatever the shadows have been showing us isn't real. We need to see what happens when the light goes out. When the lights go out.
We do, don't we? I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
Hmm.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Right. Hmm. Are you okay?
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
No, it feels like an important part of me is gone. But I'm still here. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how I'm supposed to pick up the pieces.
Alright, so that was the same.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Um, which one do I want to say? I remember when I when I did this the first time, I was torn between basically all of these first four ones. But upon re-examining the choices, I don't like this one. I was saying that all of these have some shade of the truth. I don't remember what I saw in this one. Like this bottom part, yes, but I don't like how it starts. I don't like how this one starts either. Like these two are the same. I don't like how they start, but the second sentence is fine. So do I want to say either of them? Not really. I'm just gonna go full on, full blown lovey dovey. Of course I do. And I don't think I'll ever stop.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so maybe this wasn't all bad.
I guess not.
But I don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
That's fair. Now, why would I not offer her my hand here?
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she
Alright, this
gently
part's probably
takes
just
your
the same.
hand in hers. She's
The most real
cold.
thing you've ever
You're
felt.
offering surprise.
Yeah.
He's right, you know. Yes, well, this is... Think what you will. You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it.
Yeah.
Genuinely, he's really gone, isn't he? No boss anymore, no one left to tell us what to do. I guess we'll have to be our own boss then. About time.
The stars are so beautiful.
Depends what you're comfortable playing.
We should dance.
Oh. I was actually told... Oh, okay. I was actually told that she only says you should dance if she mentions the dance earlier. So, hold on. What did I say? Which choice was it? It's before the torch goes out. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know exactly what the trigger is, but anyway, yeah. Brightens the faster you move, a soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects genuine affection. You send her out in a wide spin, and your arms stretch to their limits, only the tenuous grasp of your hands in hers, holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever.
Thank you for taking me here. This is nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
My heart is restored. Okay. I have more things I need to do. Alright, I'm back here.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful.
Hmm.
Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with your pristine blade. So that... isn't that suspiciously...
You're here. Now we can start being happy together.
As the words leave her
Alright.
mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
What are we supposed to do now?
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
Oh, that just listened. Okay.
The flames burn bright and a shadow dives across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Remember what I said. Oh, but it looks so amazing, and after everything we've been through, we could really use a break. Are you sure we need to be so concerned? I'm not sure about anything, and that's the problem. For what it's worth, I generally don't...
Let's go. This one kind of feels like I'm being mean again as well, but let's see. Confused for hospitality. Excuse me.
It's okay. It's okay. We can figure something else out. Think.
Mhm.
This is fine. This is fine. This is
Oh,
fine.
I.
This isn't fine. This isn't fine at all.
Oh,
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
A light went out. Maybe a coincidence, but maybe not. As if in response to the dousing of their brother, the
yeah,
other
I don't
three
feel too
torches
good about
blaze
this.
brighter,
Actually,
their
that
flames licking at the walls.
I just don't like
Their
how she
shadows
was.
deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
I don't like how she sounded. Hmm. Uh. Um. Oh, I don't even have. I don't even have one of the options. Forget about food. What should we do now? Um. All right. So, yeah, I guess we'll just go with this.
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game. Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes
See.
dancing.
We can probably work together to figure...
Yet another waste of time. You're overthinking it, mate. I feel like this
All
is
right.
just you and the princess do indeed.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
Let's see. Let's skip through. Uh-huh.
And so you start over. Time pass. Hey!
Oh, you won. I guess...
Time passes.
Oh,
There is a long pause.
this isn't fun.
Let's
It's
see.
You don't need me. The princess visibly.
Wait,
Yeah. The shadow descends on the. So you do. But then you get more pieces are added. Winning and losing become.
I'm out of...
As the words leave the princess's.
I'm happy. I promise.
This is. It's him, isn't it? Who? The lovesick one, the one from last time. He's not gone.
Let's see. Are you actually happy here?
The princess starts to hyperventilate,
Oh.
quick breaths punctuating the uncomfortable silence between you.
Yes. Why wouldn't I be? Let's not talk about it.
All right then. Oh, hold on. All right. Let's just go with this. We need the truth. You need to tell me how you really feel.
I don't feel anything.
Oh. Oh no.
The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
Well, this is a better way to get rid of the third torch than just waiting.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
Technically. Hold on. There's one thing I've kept note of, like what the voices interject in, and they Opportunist didn't interject a lot from here for another minute or two. But he did when I said this. So let's see what let's see what Paranoid says. We don't have to let it go out.
The princess turns to face the final torch, eyeing it with an empty but gentle fondness.
Wouldn't that be nice? I love the little life we've built, and I hope it never ends.
And it doesn't end, and the flame burns brightly gray eternal.
I suppose all our worry was for nothing. It's just playing pretend. There's nothing wrong with that.
I guess he's satisfied with that.
It's always been cold here, hasn't it?
I was told this basically no one's happy with this, but honestly, Paranoid sounds kind of happy. And honestly, she's not upset.
She's gone.
Whoops. Well, I'm not doing that. Let's say, what do you think will happen?
I'm too scared to say. What if my answer is what blows it out?
Huh. Ooh, more. Oh no, it's just Alright, so this and these two would be the same as choices from the last section. But this one, we're continuing the thought. Let's see. If your answer would blow it out, then it needs to be blown out.
It does, doesn't it? Then that's my answer.
The princess
Alright
sobs,
then.
burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Alright. I think I've done most of what I think I need to do with this chapter. Um, actually, no. There's a couple more things I want to do, so I'm continuing on. But my headphones are dying because I forgot to charge them. Actually, I also have to get up, so I'm just going to save and then hopefully I'll remember to continue this sometime. I've once again planned to start playing in the morning and then not actually turned on the game until like evening. So I have no idea where I was, but I probably saved. Did I save? Let's see. What am I doing? Oh, I'm here. Hmm, this is awkward. Alright, I'm not gonna try and get all the dialogue options, but let's see, what did I say? What happened? If your answer is to blow it out, then it needs to be blown out. Um, I know, this one. Nothing's changed, we're just sitting in the dark.
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
That's a really nice way of putting things. But it is a little different, isn't it?
I guess so. Really, mostly that Smitten's gone, actually.
It's quiet now. There's no more voice telling me how much he loves me.
I'll tell you how much I love you.
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
Alright.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Um, let's try one of these and see if this is just flat out the worst answer that I picked it my first time. I don't know if I don't know if I can pick these. I don't know if I can pick these. I don't think I have it in me. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with this one. Whatever we had between us wasn't real. This is real.
I don't know what this is.
Oh, hmm. I'd like to find out.
Me too. And I don't think we're going to find anything here. So, I guess it's time for us to leave.
I suppose so. Alright, I think that's all I'm gonna do with this chapter. There's a lot of replay value in this game, and I'm not gonna take it all away from you. And I'm not just saying that because I can't bring myself to be too mean to her. So, I think that's a good place to call it.
As the
And
princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a dim. You're
you'll see
offering
you next
surprisingly
time.
little resistance. It does, if he's telling the truth.
Though honestly, next time I'm still gonna have to be a little bit not the nicest, actually. But it's a bit easier to just be not the nicest to get to a new chapter than it is to be not the nicest to like just end end.
Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world.
So yeah, that's I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I can't I can't do well there's still some nice dialogue that I haven't shown you, but still I'm not gonna take excuse me. What causes hiccups again? The diaphragm? My diaphragm wants me to shut up. So I'll see you next time. I don't even I don't even remember what I was gonna say before the hiccups attacked me, to be honest. So I can't continue that thought even if I wanted to. Ta ta for now.